Hi, just before we get the ball rolling, I'm sorry it took me so long to get this video out, but I had the flu, so between my trips to the bathroom to vomit and my NyQuil comas, I really couldn't finish a script, let alone create an entire video. So, I'm sorry, and, here it is. Okay, cue the startup music.
Reluctantly crouched at the starting line, engines pumping and thumping in time, the green light flashes, the flags go up.
I am very well aware that last week I hinted at doing a review of Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2, but when I was halfway through the game, I realized that there wasn't enough things wrong with it to make a review of it funny and full of wit, as all of my reviews are. Shut up. So, to anyone who's looking forward to it, I am sorry. Now onto the game I will be reviewing. Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles is an arcade-style, side-scrolling platforming extravaganza, where you play as Richter, yes, Richter Belmont. Now, I know there are a lot of Castlevania games, but I didn't think that there were so many that they'd start using stupid names like Richter. I mean, what were his parents' names? Zebediah and Latria? Oh well, complaining about a name is like complaining about the bush ears. You can't change them, so let's move on. The game format is in 2.5D. Now, for those of you who don't know what 2.5D is, first of all, where have you been? And second of all, 2.5D is a beautiful format that allows new game designers to use those 3D degrees they worked so hard that week to get, and yet the gameplay is strictly on a 2D plane. Now, this is an okay gimmick for bright-eyed new game designers, but this is frickin' Konami. They've been around since the Nintendo was just a gray box. So why in the mother of God do they need to use this gimmick? Well, this is a stupid question because I can sum it up in a few words. Because all 3D Castlevania games have been a complete, total load of ass. So Konami actually made the best call in a land of bad options. Okay, this is another untrue statement. The best option would have been to never make another Castlevania game after the Super Nintendo era. Oh wow, this is becoming way more nerdy than normal. Let's get back on track. The gameplay is stiff. So stiff, in fact, brick walls look at this game and say, "Damn, you're stiff!" There are interchangeable characters, but the only one I could find was Maria, a little girl who instead of swinging a whip, she shoots doves at her enemies. No, I'm no genius. In fact, I need spell check to spell genius. But if you're going to use a bird as your primary weapon, aren't there more frightening birds than the dove? Like, say, every other bird on Earth? I mean, guys like this use doves. And this isn't even the worst part of her weapon situation. Her secondary weapons include a kitty, a turtle, a songbook, and a dragon. Well, I guess Konami saved themselves with a badass 60-foot dragon. Good job. This game is strictly homage to the first game, with a few extra features and a graphical upgrade, which is just another cop-out by Konami. So this might have been an interesting concept if it weren't for the fact that the first Castlevania game was harder than that brick wall we just talked about a little while ago. Like I said, this is strictly a fan game, and by that I mean it was made to please the fans and squeeze another $20 out of their vintage Ghostbuster wallets. To be honest, I think Konami has been going down the toilet when their library of games for the turn of the century consisted mostly Dance Dance Revolution titles. I guess I made my point, plain and simple. This game is a cheesy, gimmicky, crappy load of miraculously original garbage, and dagnabbit, I don't like it.